Hey, Sean Price, Price and Price Realtors. So in our previous videos in this series, we've talked about how to price your home, how to set your goals, how to prepare your home, and so on. And between the videos and the manual that we sent over, hopefully you've got a good understanding of this. One of the things I want to talk about now, because we're getting ready to put the house on the market, is the actual marketing. Before I get into the details of that, I want to explain to you that it's very important that you track. You track the numbers of buyers that you have coming through. You track the number of conversations that you have, the number of offers you receive, what the value of the offers are. There's a lot of things that you need to track. And I've sent over that information to you. If you need me to resend it, or if you can't find it, let me know and I'll be happy to tell you what you need to track. But the reason for that is because you want to measure your lead sources, because every buyer that comes through, every person that contacts you is a lead. You want to measure your lead sources, and you want to measure what type of lead they were so that you know where to focus your efforts to find these buyers. So for example, let's say that you're getting, you got 10 leads from Facebook, you got 3 leads from your signs, and you got 3 leads from Zillow. And then you look at it and you realize that your 10 leads from Facebook, you're really excited about that, but all 10 of those leads were looky-loos or investors or discount buyers. So you really want to track what types of buyers they are, because you're not going to want to put a lot of effort into Facebook if that's where your leads are coming. Now, I'm not saying that Facebook provides that kind of lead, but you have to track it so you know where to put your efforts. And there are 4 types of buyers that you're going to come across when you're dealing with. So the first one, it's going to be your looky-loo. Now, looky-loos can come in a couple forms. They can be people that are just curious, they love houses, and they like to go out and look at them. They can be people that are looking to possibly list their house, so they want to go through and see what the competition is and see what's going on, what the insides of different houses look like. They could possibly be somebody with bad intentions. They could be looking to see if there's any valuables in there, anything that they might want to get to. It doesn't happen very often, but you got to be prepared for that and protect yourself on that. And they could just be neighbors that are curious. One of the things with when you're working with a realtor is we use lock boxes, so we know everybody that's coming in. We know who the agent is that's with them, and the agent usually has a relationship with them and has a written agreement, so we know their names, we know everything about them. So if anything happens to the house or happens to your stuff, we know we at least have a place to start looking. So there's added security there. As a for sale by owner, you don't have that, so you're going to want to be present for your showings to make sure that you can, especially if you're still living there, you can protect your belongings. Okay, so those are looky-loos. Next, you're going to be facing discount buyers. Now, discount buyers are different than investors. A discount buyer is somebody who they believe that if they come to you without a realtor, or if they come to you as a for sale by owner, since you're not paying a realtor, they expect a discount. They're not going to pay full price. They're not going to come to you and expect to pay full price, because they know that you're saving between 5 and 6% on the sale of this property, and they expect that as a discount. So if you think that you're going to get a property, put it on for 1.2, and the property is worth 1.2 based on the comps, but you've got your for sale by owner, a lot of people that come through are looking for that discount because they know you're not paying for a realtor. So they're going to negotiate you down and try to get you lower on that. And a lot of times they want more of a discount than just the realtor fee. So just be prepared for that. So you've got your looky-loos who are not really serious buyers. You got your discount buyers who may or may not be serious, but they're looking for a deal. They're looking at kind of like their garage sailing. So they're going out there and expecting to get something worth this for this. Not the best kind of buyer, if you ask my opinion. Next, you're going to get investors. Kelly and I actually invest in property, and one of the places that we look at for sale by owners, because we know that there are a lot of times, and we look at specific types of listings, but we know that a for sale by owner is usually unrepresented, and a lot of times they make for good investment properties. So when an investor comes to you, they are looking for an extreme discount. Quite often, 70% of a discount off of the actual retail value of the property, plus discounts on the repairs. So you get a lot of lowball offers as a for sale by owner. And then your last type of buyer is going to be your motivated buyer. These are the people that are actively looking. They have to buy now. They have a time frame. They're pre-qualified. They're ready to go. Most of the motivated buyers are going to go to realtors, because a realtor has access to the multiple listing service. So as a realtor, we see all of the properties that are on the market. So we're going to be able to present that motivated buyer with more options. Not all realtors look at for sale by owners. And the reason for that is some for sale by owners don't work with the buyer's agent. A lot of times there's a lot more paperwork and a lot more complication involved when you're taking a buyer and selling it to a for sale by owner. So a lot of realtors aren't willing to do that. And honestly, quite honestly, a lot of realtors like to set it and forget it. So when they're working with their buyers, they're looking for the easy pickings. What's on the MLS? What do we look at? What meets their criteria? Boom, that's where we go. So they won't even see your property. So one of the challenges that you're going to have as a for sale by owner, and this does not mean it's impossible, but you need to understand one of the challenges is you're going to have decreased traffic because you're not going to have exposure to all of the, there are 14,000 realtors here in Northern Virginia in the DMV area. You're not going to have exposure to all of them. And the quality of the buyer coming through is quite often not going to be the level that you are hoping for. So you're going to need to get a lot more people in to get to that good, solid buyer. So you're going to need to track where are your buyers coming from, what type of buyer are they, so you can put your efforts and your marketing in there. And then you also want to make sure you keep a list of all your leads and you want to follow up with them, follow up phone calls and so on. A lot of times the sale actually happens after 7 or 8 contacts. If you're working as a for sale by owner, that falls on you. If you have a realtor, of course, that's their job to do all that follow up. But if you are trying to sell a house on your own, that's one of the things that you're going to have to do. Okay, so track the types of buyers that you're getting, the sources of where they're coming from, follow up with them, track your conversations, and move forward for this. This is a sales position that you've taken on, so this is how you sell your home. All right, if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know.